Welcome everybody to our Durbanville, Hollywood Bets Durbanville meeting on this Sunday afternoon. Daryl Marie is with me. I just want to inform you that at this point in time we've got two scratchings. We're doing this Friday morning, by the way, and the first scratching comes up in race 2. Take out number 3, Straight Red. That's not running. And in race 4, scratch number 6. That's been taken out as well. A horse called Island Jewel has been scratched. That won't be taking part. So we're starting up with our bipots, the second race on the card where Simbun's the favourite. It's top of the boards in the market and it's been priced up at 2-1. Clinton Binder is there hoping to have a winner out in Cape Town. Number 10, Caribbean Gold, is the second choice at 5-2. Number 4, Red Wave, he is at 4-1. There's a first timer, Slash and Burn, who's 5-1 for James Crawford. And then 10-1 and better about the balance. Daryl, welcome. Good Thursday. You had a fantastic Thursday at the Vol. We haven't spoken since then. Lee's Lordship won for you, and Michael Faraday, and Luce Verde, and Nkonkezi hurt us, but you still had a very good day.
She blew out all the perms, Clyde.
What's this first leg of the bipot look like?
Race 2, number 2, Working Well may need the run. Number 3, Working Well, but will need the run. Number 7, will need his first run. Number 11, Working Well, but will need the run.
Okay, so what does that leave us with?
Hollywood Syndicate, Hollywood Racing. Number 1, Simbine, first run as a gelding. He's going into this race fit and he's in a good space. He should be involved in the fight to the finish. So Clyde, he's got the experience, he's got the draw, he's got the pace. First run as a gelding. I've included him in the bipods. Also included number 4, Red Wave. Now, he's just been his own worst nightmare. Travels far too hard in his races, so I'm really keen to see him having his peak run back in trip. I think he'll be thereabouts. And then number 5, World Champion. If I'm not mistaken, this is the horse that took the bit on the way down to the start last time out. He just over-raced terribly. He was he ran his race before the event itself, so I think he's the sneaker in the pack. I'm expecting a lot of improvement from number 5, World Champion.
Okay, well, let's put up that place accumulator, bipot rather. Cost 192 Rand that perm. It's up there for you to make a note, scan away, get your bipot on. Hollywood Bets Durbanville, Sunday. Okay, welcome back. Third race on the card now. Time to have a look at the place accumulator. It's a B stakes over 1250 metres in a race like this. Air Raid and Scottish Kiss, those two come in with the one Master of the Desert. All much of a muchness from a weights perspective. The market Betway Friday morning have got them as follows. Favourite is number 6 on the card, is Green Gateway, and that's been priced up at 22-10. One run to date, won it. Couldn't do more than that. 7 Scottish Kiss has been impressive of late, is 7-2. Number 2 Oliver Friday morning is 4-1, and number 4 on the card, who's Gimme Lightning, has been priced up at 9-2. We must mention Air Raid, who is at 5-1 for Marsh Shirtliff and the boys, and then you got at 7-1 about the one horse who's Master of the Desert. The other one to quote is number 3, the Winter Lake, because it's the only one left in the race. And for that, you can get some 33s if you ask nicely. Okay, so this horse, let's talk about Scottish Kiss. He's been quite impressive the last few starts.
He has been. He certainly proved me wrong last time out. I was wary of him being as effective around the bend. But yeah, he quickened up beautifully. I'll give him a chance over here. He's my third pick. My second pick is number 6, the unbeaten Green Gateway. Now, Clyde, prior to his debut, the stable made it known that he's highly regarded, and they put the money on. Mojave Prince did frank that form, and he won his next start. And there's also been another indirect winner in, I think, Targaryen Prince or Knight. So yeah, the form line's okay, but my concern is first runner around the bend. And if you have a look at the going at Scottsville on that occasion, it was a heavy Scottsville 1200. I think a fast 1250 Durbanville is like chalk and cheese. So let's see how he goes. He is in receipt of a lot of weight from my top pick, and that's number 5, Air Raid. Nah, Clyde, this horse in his last 2 starts has been bitterly disappointing, but He's coming back in trip. Even when he won his third run back, beating Dawn Till Dusk, he travelled too keenly in the early stages. So I think they're making the right move over here and bringing him back in trip. I'm expecting him to bounce back in a big
He hasn't
way.
yet hit the money yet at Durbanville, but I mean, I suppose he hasn't been beaten that far anyway. So
5, 6, 7 in that order.
okay, 5, 6, 7 for Daryl in that order, but in the PA's 5 and 6 in the first leg. There are no bankers in the PA, as you can see, and that place accumulator perm cost 256 rand. Welcome everybody. This is a maiden class field, 1400 meters. It's a Sunday pick 6. So let's get that pick 6 on. Daryl's got it worked out for us. It runs at 2:05. Note that number 6 has been taken out. I can give you an update about this number 12 Rosewood, the first timer from Andre Nell that Mrs. Plattner purchased from Australia. And he says classy filly, but is looking for more ground. So make a note of that for the near future. Well, the Betway market this morning has got number 8, Amaya, the favourite, priced up at 5-2. She did take off her last start. Looked like she was going to go past and win. 5 Champagne Blaze is the 5-1 second favourite. Then you got the first timer, who's priced up the 12 at 5-1. One Lady Veritas, you can get 7-1 about that, and also 7-1 about number 7 Lark's Song, who's likely to improve from that debut performance. 10s and better about the balance. I think it all rests in the hands of this Australian import, but it's maybe 14 is still too short.
Yeah, the stable says she needs further. It's interesting that they're not overly bullish with regard to those comments, but yet Pierre Cornet has chosen her over number 7 Lark Song, who I believe ran a lovely debut. Now
I've heard this Australian filly's a lovely horse. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
But it's probably on the sharp side. Having said that, she may be good enough to win.
Yes.
The
Now,
draw's a big worry.
Lark Song's well related herself, Clyde. She's a sister to Rainbow Lorikeet. And she ran just behind a filly called Kalank, who came out and won. So the form line has been franked. I think she's got a lot of scope for improvement.
Just tell me, the last time we spoke about Andre Nell, you said the stable wasn't firing. Have they caught up since that last discussion? I mean, they haven't had winners in a couple of months, you said, eh?
They did have a winner, Clyde.
No.
They won with a big roughie, the last race, pushing limits.
Okay, so they're back. At least they're back. Okay,
they're
that's
back,
important.
like Cornet Spies.
Okay, yes, yes.
So now, Clyde, number 5, Champagne Blaze. How did she disappoint us last time out? The money was down. The stable said they expect her to win. Clyde, she ran well below par, and I'll tell you why. In her penultimate start behind Zena's Act, she beat a filly called Sesame. She beat her. Then last time out, she was well beaten by Sesame. So surely she deserves another chance. Number 5, Champagne Blaze. I'm hoping that was a flat second run after rest.
They kept the blinkers on, eh?
Yes. On a line through Sesame,
Yep.
there's not much, Mighty Mary. There's not much separating Amaya, Nikki's Law, and Champagne Blaze. Because in that run behind Zena's Act, Mighty Mary ran in that race. So I think they'll all be thereabouts. But have a look at the weight turnaround between Amaya and Nikki's Law. There's 5 kilograms in it this time round. For what? A head? Well, no, 3/4 of a length.
Yeah. It's
So,
a
Clyde,
big weight difference, yeah.
So all of them go into my perm. I've got
Okay.
numbers 5, 7, 8, and 10.
And you've got no bankers in this perm, right?
If you want to go even wider, please have a look at number 4, Eliza Mbali.
Okay.
Yeah, Clyde. Let's hope we survive. No pick 6 bankers.
200 Rand for 10%. Let's get on to race number 5. It's a maiden plate over the 1800 meters. No changes from race 5's perspective on Friday morning, but I can tell you that Betway were busy with number 2, Rare Earth, as favourite 15-10 for the James Crawford stable. 8 American Beauty is the second favourite. That's priced up at 4-1. Number 5, Viva Perlay, is priced up at the moment at 9-2. And number 6, Heavenly Mafia, is at 11-2. 8-1 about the 7, Homing Pigeon, and then you can get 10-1 and better about the balance. Is Rare Earth ready to crack it?
No, Clyde, I'm not a fan of her form lines. I'm not a fan of the not wanted form line. I'm not a fan of the beautiful side form line.
Well, that's no
In
good to
saying that,
us.
beautiful side ran a nice fourth post maiden.
Yes.
But Rare Earth is going to strip fitter. I think coming back down to the 1800 are two positives in her corner, along with the strength of the field that she meets. So for that reason, she should be the right one. I respect her, despite being hesitant over the strength of her form lines. So I like her chances over here. But the one I'm leaning towards is number 6, Heavenly Mafia. I don't know if you recall the damn Kashmir Mafia. I'm certain Dory Sham trained her. Clyde, she's by Heavenly Blue, and he obviously won the Derby.
Yeah, so she'll
Nah,
stay the 18,
She
right?
stayed. Have a look in her penultimate start. Over 1600 in a heavy on a heavy track. She stayed on. So I think the 1800 is within her reach. And in that race, she beat a filly called Sesame behind Zena's Act. And if you go to Homing Pigeon and one other over here, Viva Perle, they were well beaten by Sesame. So I think she's going to love the step up in trip. She's very fit. And I think Chad Little's going to get the best out of her. So I'm leaning towards number 6, Heavenly Mafia, ahead of the favorite number 2, Rare Earth.
All right.
This is the one race I'm a bit skeptical about because I don't like the strength of the form lines over here. So let's hope we survive.
That's a bit of a worry. Okay, first leg of this jackpot, 2 and 6. And that perm, as you see it, will cost you 96 Rand. That's the latest from Daryl. Back with us now. Let's take a look at our next event on the card. This is this event from Betway's perspective. I can give you an update on the market in this class 4. Number 13, King's Quest is the favourite. He's priced up at 4-1. It's a 4-1 the field race, but he's been in pretty solid form, King's Quest. He may end up winning it. 1 Baton Rouge is the second choice. That's been priced up at 11-2. Number 3, Heal and Soul, is trading at 13-2. Number 4, Master of Paris, also 13-2, same price. And you can get a bit of 10-1 about number 12, Aria Vistas. And then it's, what is it, 12-1 and better, the balance. I don't mind King's Quest. It's a 2,000. I'm not worried about the draw or anything like that. He's been in good form. Aldo's there on him for the Bass stable. All
What
seems
don't
to
you
be.
mind?
I don't mind him, I say.
Oh, no, he's a lovely horse.
Yeah.
I thought he was unfortunate not to get there last time out. I
Yes.
mean, another stride he wins going away, Clyde. I'm certain he was meant to run recently, though. I just couldn't find the reason why he was taken out. Clyde, based on that run, I think the 2,000 meters isn't going to pose any issues. Do you agree?
I agree.
Because he was finishing his race off smartly on that occasion. But I had to look at his siblings. They're all more or less 1,400 meter horses. So he has to prove it on the track. I don't know how he's going to be ridden from that draw. He needs luck. That's one thing for certain. You need to watch number 3's replay last time out, Heal and Soul. I thought when Louis put him in the clear, he quickened better than expected. And he hit the front a long way from home, Clyde. So Louis knows what he's dealing with now. This horse loved the step up in trip. He only got £2 for that win. So I'm expecting him to go back to back. But there are dangers here. Number 4, Master of Paris, was having his second run after a layoff on that occasion, and he's half a kilogram better off. So there's not much separating them on paper, along with a stable companion, and that's number 10, Elegant Noble. I think maybe if they go a little bit faster, because he's one-paced, he could stay on. But I'll be having, excuse me, Clyde, a nibble on number 3, Heal and Soul. I think he represents a value, and
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him remain unbeaten over this trip.
Okay, well, there we go. Heal and Soul. That's the plan at this point in time. We'll be taking the 6.5-1. And Daryl's gone in this particular jackpot 3, 4, 10, and 13. Welcome everybody to this middle stakes over 1,500 meters. And let's take a look at how they're betting from Betway's perspective. They've got them lined up Friday morning as follows: 4-1 the field, and 9 Chasing the Rainbow's top of the boards, priced up at 4. 6 A Freak is 9-2. 7 Mfula 9-2. 1 on the card is priced up at 5s. The 4's priced up what price? 5s as well. And 7-1 about the 3. 8-1 the 2. And then you can get 14-1 and better about those mentioned. But it does seem to be a tricky race. Couple of lightly raced horses that might improve in the race, like the 1 horse for Dean Kannemeyer.
Yes. It's going to be interesting to see how he goes. I mean, his seasonal reappearance as a 3-year-old. Lovely effort last time out. Form line hasn't really stood up, but could be anything this horse in time to come, Clyde. Let's see how he goes. Doesn't form part of my play.
No, I see he's
because
5-1 at the moment.
It's a comeback run. He's not going to be nowhere near his best. Am I right?
Yeah, seems like it.
Now, what are we doing with this horse? Please be true, Clyde. I mean, he's cost us an arm and a leg. So many occasions, he's just found trouble. Then last time out, we all expected him to win, but he put in a stinker. It was an awful effort. Aldo and Justin have got a lovely record together. Their strike rate's very high. I want to see how he goes. I think if you put a line through that effort, he's probably going to be your number 1 choice. Then Clyde. A Freak, I'm hesitant. I think he likes it softer. So he doesn't form part of my play.
It might, I don't know. We're only doing this Friday morning, but I see the forecast a little bit of rain Sunday.
Okay. Mvula, Clyde is rested and gelded. Probably going to be flashing up late. I'm keen to see how he goes. But obviously he's bet over further. Number 9, Chasing the Rainbow. Watch the early part of his last race. It was a messy start for him. And I don't think he settled thereafter. I don't think he was comfortable. Yet, Richard switched him to the middle of the track, and then I think he jumped a patch.
Oh.
Which might have put him off stride for a slight period of the race. But Clyde, he was staying on beautifully. Louis knows the turn of foot this horse possesses. Gonna strip fitter. I think it's a lovely race for him to notch up another victory. So I believe he's better than that comeback effort. I'm going 9 from 4.
Okay. We're not leaving Please Be True. We're going to give it another chance. And Daryl, preference 9, Chasing the Rainbow. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Nice to have you with us. The next race on the card, Clinton Binder's got quite a few going to Durbanville on Sunday. And here's a horse called Colfoot. And I think he's quite a nice horse, this, to be honest. Let me just quickly look at what Betway is doing in the market for this race. 9 Rattlesnakes, the favourite, and that is priced up at 7-2 to win this particular event. Second choice is number 6 Colfoot, who's at 5-1. 2 Mauritius Kestrel, 11-2. 1 Worldly, 6-1. Number 4 Marquetta is priced up 6-1, and number 8 Demanding Dave is at 7. So you can get 8-1 and better about the balance. Do you make anything of, what do you make of this horse Colfoot? And that Clinton Binder's going all the way to the Cape to take these horses there?
Yeah, I think he's there for the
summer.
Next couple of months now.
Okay.
Yeah, like we keep on saying, Clyde, the comments are there for all to read themselves. His work has been good in the lead up to this race. Likely to go forward. He does carry a big weight, but a good run is expected. That's Colfoot.
Okay.
He's my 4th choice, so if you want to add him in my exacta boxed, I certainly wouldn't put you off, but I just went with my top 3 choices. Number 2, Mauritius Kestrel. I liked his effort with the blinkers last time out. If you recall that race, he challenged Elusive Winter quite some way out, and he stayed on. Now he's got the 4 kgs off his back. Blinkers stay on. A perfect draw for him. He's going to be right there at the finish. Number 1, Worldly. I'm worried about the drop to 1,000, Cloud. Don't know what you make of that. I would have been more bullish if it was a 12.50. Marquetta, number 4. Look at the weight she's head to shoulder. And I don't think... excuse me, Clyde. I don't think the early part of her maiden win race quite went her way. So she's going to be a factor here. Number 4, Marquetta. And then I've also boxed number 8, Demanding Dave. Now, if you saw him go down to the starts in his penultimate run behind All the Rage, you would have seen that he was desperately going to be in need of that run. He was overweight, stripped, fit or fitter in his second run after arrest. Now he's peak racing fitness.
Yeah.
And
he seemed to win well, though.
Yeah, he won well.
He caught the
eye.
eye.
Have a look who's in his form lines. I mean, All the Rage, Dream World.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Clyde, he's really bumped some decent sorts. So, Richard's going to bounce him, put him in the race early, and he could go back to back. So, yes, boxed 2, 4, 8. Like I said, Calfoot's my 4th choice. Maybe focus on that for trifectas and quartets.
Yeah, I'm going to add Calfoot into the play. Thanks for that, Daryl. One more to go. Okay, the 9th race here on the Sunday. Hope you've had a good Sunday afternoon and enjoyed your day's racing with us. The final event should run at the top of the hour, 5 o'clock. It's over 1,000 meters, so it'll be a quick one. And we haven't got any changes to report about this Friday morning, but I can tell you that the market in the morning looked like this. Number 10, Island Forever, who unfortunately has a draw to contend with and is probably going to have to come from the back again, is the favourite at 5-2. 8, Sardina Bay, is priced up at 3-1 as the second choice, looking for a hat-trick of wins now. Then you've got the 5, Flying Finley, who's priced up at 9-2. Number 3, All About L, Friday morning, 6-1. 1, Barney McGrew is at 8. And number 4, Love Shack, same price, 8-1, 14-1 and better about the balance. Yeah, I liked Island Forever last time, if you recall correctly. He made up a lot of ground coming from absolutely stone last. I suppose he's in the same position. Sean rode him that day. I'm not sure if Richard's going to want to ride him any differently.
I don't think so. It's just, I'm sure Marsh must have been so upset when he pulled another poor draw, Clyde. I mean, last time I'd drawn 9 out of 9. Sunday, drawn 10 out of 10. I mean, if this horse was drawn between 1 and 5, Marsh would have really tickled up his bookmaker properly over here, because the improvements he's shown in each start since returning from a layoff has been eye-catching. And I think he's going to go very close to reversing the form with Sardinia Bay. Now, obviously, Sardinia Bay has done nothing as a gelding. He's 2 from 2, and he's got the pace to get handy. So I wouldn't be shocked to see him confirm that form. It's just very unfortunate that Island Forever is going to have to be given a chance and let loose up the straight. But we saw that with Questioning, Clyde, come from stone last in the matchup, didn't we?
Yes.
Richard and Vaughan. So it can be done at Durbanville, Hollywood Bets Durbanville. Number 5, Flying Finley. Paul Reeves has got his yard in good form. I mean, he's having a good few winners recently. Just want to pull him up over here. Typically French, country time, girl like us. So he's winning with horses that aren't really superstars, Clyde. This horse gets his tongue tied for the first time. That's number 5, Flying Finley. So,
and I think he goes around the bend for the first time.
Yes. And you know, in that
may
last
make a difference
start,
to him.
he had some proper horses ahead of him. In Elusive Winter, Roman Agent. So I like his chances. Those are my top 2 choices, numbers 5 and 10.
Right.
Wouldn't be surprised if Island Forever gets it right.
We'll see how he plays it. But you might be onto something with Flying Finley here going around the turn. 1, 3, 5, 8, 10. It's that kind of race that we'll use these horses in our quartets for the last race here at Hollywood Bets Durban. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy it. Hope it was good. No racing Monday, but we'll be back in action with you when we go KwaZulu-Natal on Tuesday.